In this video, we're going to reveal 5 books that all teachers must read this summer. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Mr. Cook's Corner, Education for Educators. This channel is all about helping teachers grow in their craft. If it's your first time watching, welcome aboard. Please consider subscribing, liking our videos, and sharing this content with a friend. Well, school's finally out. After one of the craziest years that I could ever remember, it's time to rest, relax, and recharge. With that are some opportunities for you to read some great books and level up your teaching game. I'm going to link below everything we talk about, as well as give you a link to some discounts through Amazon for Audible, Kindle, and regular paperback. Check that out below, and let's dive into 5 must-read books for teachers this summer. The first book I want to talk about is called The Innovators Mindset by George Couros, and it's not his newest piece of work. It's actually called Innovate Inside the Box, but this is a prerequisite reading that I highly recommend you check out first. How you as an educator respond to students' natural curiosity can help further their own exploration and shape the way they learn today and in the future. The traditional system of education requires students to hold their questions and compliantly stick to the scheduled curriculum. But our job as educators is to provide new and exciting experiences for our students. To summarize, the Innovators Mindset encourages teachers and administrators to empower their learners to wonder and to explore and become fast, forward-thinking leaders. If we want to innovate students, we need to innovate educators. Next on the list is Dare to Lead by Brené Brown. It's an amazing book and one of my all-time favorites. Whether you're a first-year teacher, a veteran team lead, an administrator, a counselor, this book is for you. It helps you unleash your inner leader. Daring Leadership is a collection of 4 skill sets that are 100% teachable. It's learning and practice that requires brave work, tough conversations, and showing up with our whole hearts. 3 big ideas that you pull from it right off the bat is number 1, you learn to embrace the suck. It's a funny phrase and she really dives deep into it, and it's just something we're used to as educators. Second is self-awareness is key. We are who we are and we have to utilize that to lead. And third is courage is contagious. The third book on our list is called Alpha Breaths, The ABCs of Mindful Breathing. It's by Christopher Willard, and it's an amazing book because SEL learning is so important for our kids these days. We have to teach them how to regulate their emotions and be prepared to deal with everything that life throws at them, especially with everything going on with our pandemic and distance learning, coming back to who knows what. This is an essential read to help prepare our kids with the tools that they need to be successful. In the classic format of an alphabet book, the authors teach how to use their breath to cultivate important skills such as attention, gratitude, body awareness, and kindness. For example, Q for question breath teaches emotion awareness by having readers ask how they're feeling as they breathe in and answer as they breathe out. It's a really short read and it's intended for you to have with your students, but I'm recommending it because it's something you're going to want to look over a couple of times and learn how to roll out to your students in order to help get them ready with more tools for their toolbox. The fourth book follows up on some more socio-emotional learning and it's called Permission to Feel, Unlocking the Power of Emotions by Mark Brackett. Despite the popularity of emotional intelligence, many of us struggle to genuinely answer basic questions like how are you feeling? And we're not just talking about students here, we're talking about adults as well. This is a great self-help book as well as it being used to help you develop more tools for your kids. With this, Mark Brackett has developed a system called Ruler for helping you decode and understand emotions and feelings. Ruler stands for recognizing, understanding, labeling, expressing, and regulating. This book encourages us to become emotional scientists, understanding that all emotions are acceptable, all emotions are valuable sources of information, and everyone can learn to express emotions in ways that reflect who they are. Before we head to our last book, go ahead and post in the comment section what is your must-read teacher book. If you've read any of the ones that I've already reviewed, go ahead and hit the like button and drop a comment below. If not, post what is your essential must-read for this summer. Our last book is called Teaching When the World is on Fire by Lisa Delpit, and it's a must-have given the current climate of the year 2020. This book is a collection of short essays written mainly by educators and school leaders on the front lines who are helping to guide students through complex topics such as race, police brutality, gender identity, climate, and culture. More than anything, these deeply moving and highly practical essays demonstrate that there is no way around this process except through it, and that all educators, even those with a great deal of experience, are struggling. If you're looking for resources specifically on anti-racism, conversations about race, and how to talk to students in general, I've got a link to a video I made a few weeks ago right here. It's got tons of resources in the description. I encourage you to go check it out right now. In the meantime, if you're looking for other resources, you can check these out right here. We'll see you next time at Mr. Cook's Corner. Bye.